stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Jordan. He has 7. Here's Shaq. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the rejection by LeBron.
Here's some advice. Don't go after LeBron James.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
KD with it. Now Garnett defending. Here's KD. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 9, and it goes down 2 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Ball's not loose. KD against Shaq. Here's KD. Chamberlain with a screen on O'Neal. The 3 from KD. It's not going to go for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
Thanks so much, David.
And as we move on, the Dallas Mavericks find themselves in a close one through the first half.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Tracy McGrady is out there with Durant. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Leonard. LeBron's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Mavs. Durant for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. KD's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
This is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves. Getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by KD. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Takes a 3. The rebound by Garnett. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. On the wing, James. Back to Jordan. That shot off the mark. Good D by Giannis. Feeds it to McGrady. Over Jordan. Poked away. McGrady's gone 1 of 4 so far. Passes it to Jordan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And that's 13 points for Michael Jordan.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Now the pass to Durant. New York, no good that time either. The Mavericks leading. Jacks up a 3. Leonard, no luck. And here is McGrady. Into Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Fader on the way. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Jordan kicks to James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In third, the Knicks.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. Durant against Leonard. 5 to shoot. Pass to McGrady. New York, no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 3. Now LeBron. Back to Jordan. 3-pointer. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, KD. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. As to McGrady. Outside, KD. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 8 rebounds in this game.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. That one doesn't go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. And
all right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basketball.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas, O'Neal is out there with Garnett. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Jordan. And it's LeBron in at the point guard position. Leonard kicks to Jordan. LeBron outside. The tray. No good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. A 2-point game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Durant just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Just his first attempt. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, they're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Devin will see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thanks, David. Here's Jordan. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
New York calls timeout.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Look, he's an MVP performer on the court, but Giannis in that leadership and attitude, he's a team-first guy.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right at the free throw line, and Durant sends it back. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Garnett against Durant. Back to McGrady. And the three off target. Mavericks trail by 4. It's Solomon to Kumbo. McGrady against O'Neal. Kevin Garnett with the steal. The dish to Jordan. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And what you like there is Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Giannis is screen on Leonard. The three from KD. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Kawhi Leonard. He makes the first of 3. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year. And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Jordan inside. KD's on him. Here's McGrady. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. McGrady's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
32. Timeout, Dallas. Your Knicks City Dancer.
It's Jordan on the wing. Over Durant. Here's Shaq. And another shot. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
McGrady passes to KD. No good with the triple.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Shaq down low. Guarded by KD. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Now here's James. And here's Leonard from 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's his 3rd personal. 3rd team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
The perennial MVP candidate continues to thrive. And it's Giannis's work ethic that has separated him from most.
And here's Jordan outside, and it's sent back by KD. A 3-pointer off the mark. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
general. I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. To me nicely, I seen his face, seen it. Yeah, on his white tee. Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Call him, hold on. Private flight franchise sites. On a private flight. Live in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar Rari, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the. Hey, slick, talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. And a plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, yellow bone too feisty, clean them up, no knocking, Yep, in my white tee, yeah. Call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, dizzy, don't be missing me. Mississippi, Dippy, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot, I'm gon' spend. You to pull up, you gon' while I spin.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Fucking Travis beat I found.
Yep, yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over here. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder up. Them jack boys open cleaners up. The way they fold it up. Yeah, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Hype Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient and anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's that bangers in the system, it's that MIAs.
Whoa, kidding. Yeah. So many shows last year, my mash bare work, now they can't afford me. Young and rich, but their engine's big, so they won't insure me. The lady out there told me it's way too much, go for something smaller. I said, nah, it's a myth, I'm trying to make the estate know when I cut that corner. Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I double a beat. Flick on the rhythm and put it to sleep, and I stay in my zone when I'm cooking the heat. Struggle for you, but it's not into me. Used to run for the bus, now I run to the P. Coming from nothing, it's lovely to see, so when man wanna envy, it's cutting me deep. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas. Talking, can't step in the when I just spent your advance on my wardrobe. Getting grown on your phone trying to talk loads, but if it's road best. Riding my wave, get lost in my thoughts though. Kinda mad back then I just saw notes. Now my accountant sending my sort code. Broke up fresh off the lot, no test drive. Dodging the X5, making the peps fly. True say you gotta get bread, so I told him take time and get your head right. He said, bro, I'm just trying to get by. Still on the ends, you're living your best life. Only right that I give him a check. Can't see if I'm stressed or end up a UFO came from Mars on the spaceship. All these in a whip, man. Never in my life, but I'll no doubt if it pops off. And set man do then the show gets locked off. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas.
Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these.
take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. And here's the up. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Graham. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Pass to O'Neal. Now Jordan. With the drive. Giannis with the rebound. Outside Durant. Here's McGrady. It's intercepted. Here's Pippen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And we're about a minute into the first. Blocked!
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
James, outside. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's McGrady, covered by Jordan. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's McGrady, over Jordan. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo for three. LeBron with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Here's James. Again, Dallas.
In the modern NBA, we don't always love the mid-range. LeBron shows you, yeah, it's still in play.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the wing on the left. McGrady. And it's off from three-point range.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
James outside. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 6.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
All right, fans,
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. In the third spot, the Knicks.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Durant. It's James on the wing. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Durant. There's the block. Out to the wing. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by New York. Can they get it? And that one's good by Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen. Here's Jordan. Got a hand on it.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
Here's Jordan. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead.
Your Knicks City Dancer. All right, look who's coming on.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
This guy's always been a fluid athlete. KG just rolls off the screen beautifully.
New York trailing. Here's McGrady. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Durant for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Lead 10-8.
Jordan against Antetokounmpo. The shot misses, so New York will take it the other way now. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to McGrady. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. McGrady shot is off. James with the ball. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Jordan. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jordan's got his first points of the night. And here's Durant. Give him 8.
Mavericks foul. Michael Jordan. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to McGrady. From deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Now Jordan, beyond the arc. And that doesn't go. He's an ice-cold 1 for 9 from the field. A minute 22 left in the first half of this game. Here's Antetokounmpo. The bank shot, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Goes up at the stripe. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Durant, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Durant against Jordan. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Jordan. There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Durant, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady, covered by Jordan. Pass to McGrady, lets the three fly. New York, no good that time either. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Now James. Jordan finds James. Back to Jordan. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From the arc. Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, but we had to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
All right, and now that we have a moment, here are the upcoming games on the schedule. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Pippen. On the take. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And there's James from the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
On the court right now for Dallas. McGrady, shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Here's Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to McGrady. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Fires it from 18. The shot no good. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Now here's Jordan. James outside. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. And the layup is good. O'Neal's got his first basket. And New York shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Pass to Jordan. Jacks up a 3. No good there.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Here's McGrady for the lead. Rebounded by Pippen.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
James with the ball. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. That shot is good by O'Neal. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
What a pass from LeBron James. This guy just has a sixth sense for finding the open man.
T-shirt time. Your Knicks City Dancers. Who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your Knicks City Dancer.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Dallas on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Now, here is James. He has 6. From deep, Jordan. Durant pulls it in.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Mavericks lead.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Jordan. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:11 left in the third. James passes to Jordan.
Capable of defending every position on the floor, Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
McGrady shot is off.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
James outside. From 18 feet away, that one goes. Count it. James has got 8.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Durant. Got a piece of it. Here's O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Jordan against Durant. Here's James. The little short-range fadeaway is off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Mavericks ahead, up 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. Quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's McGrady, covered by Jordan. That's tipped. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And for Dallas. Pass to O'Neal. James with the ball. Antetokounmpo covering. The jump hook. Here's O'Neal. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And for New York, Antetokounmpo outside. Here's McGrady.
Surprisingly, it's really fallen apart for him here in the second half.
From outside, off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Durant against Jordan. Poked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's McGrady. Picked his pocket. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Pippen. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Garnett. Pass to James. From deep three-point range, Jordan. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. New York, they're working against the clock now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And here is Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the line. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And Giannis throws it down.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
19. Mavericks timeout call. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your Knicks.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Launches it. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Pippen. Looking to get it going. Jordan misses. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. Jordan against Durant. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out for New York. They've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. They get it back on the wing. Durant tries again. Deflected. 46 seconds left in the game. James passes to Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Antetokounmpo up top. Check by James. Shoots from 12. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Really, there's nothing else you can do. Durant is just that good, especially that close to the rim.
Kevin Durant. That's his first personal. First team foul.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Dallas a great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His second personal, second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
What we know unequivocally, guys, is that it's so rare to see a player in his late 30s dominate the game the way he did in his 20s. LeBron James, he's part of that very short list.
So it's the Knicks now. Durant finds Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. And he commits the intentional foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his second personal, third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang. White boys, but they not in. Word to JT, no they not. Word to JT, no they not. No they not. No they not.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy. me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well on my as you could tell. Any I beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Little waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house without a. Yeah. Been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Little waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Whoa, little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy.
Yeah. Hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks in a black ops. Stunting turn into half knock. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your door up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you block again just to made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put it in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. Oh God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up with your house.
And out.
Should be. Very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Chamberlain. LeBron James is out there with Bryant. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic, and Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. Good work defensively by Pippen. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Curry against LeBron. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pippen. Here's Curry. Count it.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
James kicks to Giannis. James, the pass to O'Neal. James looking around. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. LeBron, shot is off.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Garnett finds KD. Outside Curry. And the rejection by LeBron.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by LeBron. Garnett with the block.
Do not forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Now here's Curry. There's the pass to Garnett. Stolen by O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He kicks to James. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Six on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first minute.
Chamberlain against KD. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's James, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. LeBron with the block. Kicks to O'Neal. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Curry against LeBron. Outside Curry. Inside. Up top, Pippen. 6 to shoot. Garnett with a screen on Bryant. A floater, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Knicks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2, so it throws on the bench. Here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Antetokounmpo. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. And it's LeBron James. And it's Kobe in at the 2-guard spot. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. The dish to LeBron. Pass to Kobe. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Bryant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Knicks?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And here is LeBron after the three-pointer from KD. James with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. That one falls. Shaq's got his first 2 points of the night. And I know every player counts to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play. And after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
LeBron against Curry. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And another turnover here by New York.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 28 points per, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboard.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Chamberlain. The feed now to O'Neal. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Curry looking it over. They get it back.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Curry against James. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Curry. At the top of the key, Durant. And stolen by James. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
Outside Curry. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks leading by 3. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The pass to Bryant. Over Curry. And it's Kobe missing. Here's Garnett. Hits it from three-point range. Garnett's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's one way he can fit.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Welcome to
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses,
Shifting gears. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Garnett out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Durant. Then there's Pippen, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. No good from Durant. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Bryant. Shaq with it. It's deflected. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Giannis. And it doesn't even draw iron. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. LeBron passes to Chamberlain. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Chamberlain. Here's Bryant. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. For the tie. Knicks with the rebound. Now James. 6 points for him. Outside Bryant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin. Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
And here's Bryant for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Curry kicks to Garnett. Back to Curry. Garnett with the screen for Curry. To the left side wing. Garnett dishes to Pippen.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
First trip to the line for him here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Outside Bryant. Curry against LeBron. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shaq. Garnett grabs the board.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Pippen. And that one comes up a bit short.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In third, the Knicks.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Passes to Garnett. Shoots over Chamberlain, and Garnett with the basket on the assist by Curry. Garnett's got 5.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Giannis passes to Kobe. New York moving the ball around, and Kobe throws it down hard. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 5. To the middle. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fast break, Dallas. Curry is leading the charge. And it's Durant missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Giannis. That one, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 1.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
Now it's here with Coach Tom Thibodeau as reviewing with his.
Take it, man. Keep fighting. Fight.
Come on, man.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Chamberlain is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Kobe, and it's Shaq in at the center position. New York shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Giannis kicks to James. Durant with the steal. Curry on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Chamberlain. He kicks it to Kobe. Chamberlain is screen. And here's Kobe from the arc. Knicks with a new 14. O'Neal. The shot, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Pippen. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Down low and stolen by Chamberlain. Durant against James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Pippen. And Giannis gets it to go. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away. We can win.
Thanks so much, David. Garnett with the screen on Kobe. Clock at 4. Pippen, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's Curry outside. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's James outside. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
3 points.
And the Knicks lead by 1.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Giannis against KD. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Bryant in the corner. Kept alive.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the basket by Curry.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Shaq with the screen. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And here's KD for 3. Laces one from 3.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
New York ball.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. James has a two-pointer. A quick look, no good that time. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Garnett with a screen on Chamberlain. Here's KD. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on nothing.
Let's meet the starting line. At small forward, Giannis, it's time to meet the starting five.
And these teams both extreme. Extremely talented up front. In your estimation, have the days of the bruising, pain-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Kobe Bryant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clock at 6, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Curry. Durant for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's O'Neal. Tipped. Curry against James. Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Dallas no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to O'Neal. Here's James. Kicks it out to Bryant. It's deflected. Outside Curry. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Pippen. The kick out. Curry inside. It's stolen by James. Jumps up and slam dunk by James.
Well, LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo with the block. And here's Bryant outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Just love it that LeBron can scan the floor and pick the best open option available.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Timeout called. The Mavericks.
failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Stephen Curry.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Durant to stop the run, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Pass to O'Neal. James against Curry. Deflected, and they'll keep possession. .110 left to play in the first quarter. Now James to the left wing. Here's O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Durant. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. James outside. Pass to Chamberlain. And he banks in the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Knicks making their last shot. The 3 from Curry. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's James. Throws it up high. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here's James. Pass to Chamberlain. Bryant with it. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And for the Knicks, LeBron James out there with Kobe Bryant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, filling out the middle. Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's tipped, and he gets it back. The Knicks with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And for Dallas, James finds Antetokounmpo. And here's Bryant outside. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Knicks with the lead. And there's James from the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Curry, that's good. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Curry. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Shot from the wing. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. In third, the Knicks.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
51 left to play in the second quarter. It's stolen by James. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Pippen. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bryant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. That shot is good by O'Neal. And it's a 12-point Knick lead.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Here's Pippen. There's a screen to end the run. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry against James. Bryant outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The three from Curry. James with the block.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Curry. Fires the three. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now, here is James. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And they get it back. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back.
Greetings, folks. First up, let's see some scores from across the league. Chicago with a win against the Pistons in Detroit.
Not a big surprise on that one. I hate to say it, but I think Kenny called it.
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the New York Knicks. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And the Knicks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Both free throws good from James.
LeBron James, coming into the league as a phenom, has done some phenomenal things. Season after season, remaining a top talent in the league, and continues to astound.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. From deep. The Knicks with the rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Oh, denied by Durant. Deflects the pass. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Antetokounmpo for 3. And the Knicks miss again.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Durant for 3. And no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Antetokounmpo. New York, no good that time either. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Shot is up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Durant's got 5 now.
His ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Stephen Curry, number 1.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
On defense, the Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Bryant, pass to James. Back to Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Durant. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
James against Curry. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
And Dallas calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
Mavericks dance team.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Durant.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 11. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Knocks it down from distance.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. On the wing, Bryant. There's the screen. Pass to James. Launches a 3. Bryant, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo covering. For three, Durant. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Chamberlain. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Knicks out in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Pippen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Curry with it. Check by James. Here's Pippen. To tie it up. The Knicks pull it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And for New York, they've got Kobe Bryant. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Durant, pass to Curry. That ties it up.
What work from Steph Curry, gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And he lobs it up top. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Outside Durant. Driving to the basket. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Five on the clock from 7 feet.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
And rejected. James outside. Pass to O'Neal. James outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. James passes to Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks miss again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip-through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
3 shots.
And he nails the 3rd.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Here's James on the wing.
2 minutes remaining to the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Chamberlain. To the paint. Bryant outside. 4 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Releases. No good off the back of the rim. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Here's Pippen. And here's Curry. Here's Pippen. Drives to the hoop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's James on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Durant. Minute 4 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Bryant. New York, no good that time either. trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Inside, here's O'Neal. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Pulls up on the wing.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's James. Shoots over Curry. Can't cash it in. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
All right, rookies come onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
The deep three from Durant. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
So hard for a basketball player, especially to recover from the type of injury that KD suffered at Achilles. He's shown how special of an athlete he truly is. They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Garnett. And there's the rejection. James outside to the middle. They swipe it. Pass to Garnett. Got a hand on it. Now James down low. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just throughout his career, LeBron James, we've been marveling at his passing skills. So special. It makes everybody better.
Nice shot by Durant.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
To the paint. And it's good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Pippen. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Here's Pippen. Back to Durant. It's rebounded by New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Durant with it. From deep three-point range, he's off from three. Tipped. Curry with a steal. Fires the three. Can't knock in the three. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Kobe Bryant.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Pass to Durant. Let's go with a three. That shot, no good. And so it's New York winning this one. They escape with Allie. Thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA.
Now you do the math. If we sick on my son, I won't hide. Rain, we give him a bath. A boy blocking, then I go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. They go them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this and I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
Van on the we making it happen. I like a bougie, but keep me a
fantastic. Cartier straight out the plastic, diamonds in all of my glasses.
The magic,
straight out the basket. They say them young have
the money too old, it's going nasty.
With them,
the way we pay, we been giving too many deep passes.
Too many. Drop it back and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest? Who? Elastic, new attachment, get tactic. Technical.
They stole the flow, then they tryna run off with the fashion.
My neck, I freeze it. Just give us the reason, make this look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones is. What's your issue? If you got a on block outside the street,
ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game. They know that we be undefeated. I get. We talking beef, they say that they vegan. Drippin' no reason. We cover more ice and talking the freezer.
I said I need this undefeated. Blocking, then I go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. They go them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this and I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a slime.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Sweat, 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 sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the Brita, get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears. Trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a go. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat, break a sweat. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, wet. I don't stop it, 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 I don't stop it.
Welcome, everyone, to a chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Garnett out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. And for the Knicks, they've got Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain is out there with O'Neal. And it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. It's Jordan on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Jordan the pass to James. Shoots over Curry. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got the opening basket of the game for the Mavs. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
And probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Now here's James after the miss from KD. Left side, Jordan. Garnett trying to break loose. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by LeBron.
Well, this is why you can run the offense and play LeBron at point guard. If you're open, he will find you.
Pass to O'Neal. Curry against LeBron. O'Neal kicks to KD. Shaq is screen on Pippen. Durant busts the J after the KG pass fake.
Boy, don't you love how efficient Kevin Durant is from every spot of the floor. This game comes so easy to him.
Garnett the screen. And that one's good. James.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Wizards. Garnett dishes to James. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Pass to James. He gets that one. James has got 7 points.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
O'Neal is screen on James. Curry passes to O'Neal. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Lets it go from 14.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep deep. He can defend every
part of the court and does it with intensity. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside, KD. Curry on the wing. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. He has 5.
Now, passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Releases. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Curry, who brings it up with the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Durant with a wide open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It's the height, it's the quick release, it's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
10, 9. James looking around. Jordan inside, defended by Durant. Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Antetokounmpo finds KD. It's Curry outside, and no good that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York ahead as they...
Your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Chamberlain. Stephen Curry's out there with Durant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the center. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
New York trailing. Curry with it. He's got 5. But 3. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
O'Neal, just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
LeBron outside. Michael Jordan on the wing. Five on the clock. The shot off that time. Curry with some nice D. Jordan's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Durant kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Pulls it from 20. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, Stephen Curry in the catch-and-shoot game is as efficient as anywhere on the floor.
14.
Outside Jordan. Pulls it from the elbow. Drain for 2 points. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Curry against James. Curry looking around. Another miss by Curry.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Significant turning shots away with that size and length.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Jordan against Curry. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Curry. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Pippen.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
No good from Jordan. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Abdul-Jabbar against Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Feeds to Chamberlain. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against New York.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Garnett with a screen on Durant. Garnett, right side. Up top, Pippen. Guarded by Curry. Pippen, no luck.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the basket by Curry.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Can't hit from in close. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Was there a specific team that... Now turning to our featured game here tonight. And that about wraps it up.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Mavericks, LeBron James is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Pippen, and it's Garnett, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems, Doris, like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
The Mavericks trailing. Pippen dishes to LeBron. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pippen against Curry. LeBron outside. For the lead.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis kicks to Chamberlain. Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Garnett the pass to LeBron. Left side, Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Back to LeBron. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shoots over KD. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Stolen by Pippen. To the paint. Durant with the steal. To the inside. Giannis dunks it down.
guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Mavericks timeout call. Your City Dancer.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And most important is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. 6th in scoring, 8th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage. And
back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Durant kicks to Giannis. And the pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Absolutely. This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan.
Go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
23-18.
Here's Jordan. The Knicks pull it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Garnett. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Pippen, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Shaq. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great...
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Durant, Antetokounmpo out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Curry in at the point. Here's Shaq. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The 19-foot shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think we'll think of LeBron James as one of the greatest to ever do it, but we'll also remember him as being a tremendous leader, guys. Not only for every organization, but for the league and for his community. I so admire his willingness to speak his mind about things that truly matter.
Shaq a screen on LeBron. Trying to get open to Shaq. Curry, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
27-22.
Pippen against Curry. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Curry. Pippen, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass.
Just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Time for T-shirts.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Garnett. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Chamberlain gets to Curry, and stolen by Jordan. .149 left to play in the final quarter. It's Pippen on the wing. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Here's Jordan. That shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Curry against Pippen. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And now a 3-point New York lead.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Chamberlain gets the Giannis. Durant with a screen on Jordan. Now Pippen. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around.
That hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
30. And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth.
Mavericks timeout call. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garnett with a screen on Giannis. Pippen for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Here's KD. So they foul intentionally.
Scottie Pippen. That's his second personal, second team foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Now, typically for a basketball player, an Achilles injury indicates a decline in skill. For Kevin Durant, he's put it in the rear view and looks very much like Kevin Durant.
James fires from way outside. Dallas, no good that time either. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal, third team foul. Wilt Chamberlain at the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. James finds Jordan. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Get home safely.
already